Yeah, I know that might not have been the most professional thing in the world to do, to call somebody out, etc. But the backstory behind that is these guys did subpar work. Absolutely subpar work. I mean, they built a handicap ramp for me, used indoor plywood or whatever, which is fine and dandy. Oh, here comes one of my money makers right now, just out there giving her, man. Yep, this is the year of the loader pushing banks back. Anyhow, I guess I'm a little ADD squirrel here, but these guys, they left me holding the ball with a bathroom sink that was not hooked up to the drain. When he walked through, I says, I got a drain issue here, I mean, oh, we'll take care of that. We could just run a snake through it and be good to go. Put your money where your mouth is, Chris. Because then when it came time for everything to happen, you wouldn't go through with it. Whoa, we can't snake that. It's got too many bends and joints in there or whatever. Okay. So then you leave the client having to have somebody else come here and hook the actual drain up. The handicap client, whose bathroom modification was supposed to be a betterment for him, now has to shell fucking money out. Real money, real dollars and cents. He has to have a guy connect the actual plumbing, delete the fucking old cast irons with the 90-degree angles and shit in there. That's money, that's labor, that's time. Fucked up the sink somehow because this poor gentleman's been here like several times, about 4, and replaced the fucking sink drain and shit, so something just ain't kosher. It's a very simple thing, water runs out of the bottom of a sink into a tube, and then there's a baffle and stuff for your overflow catch, and that comes in and junctions in, and then you got your little elbow macaroni and other elbow macaroni called a fucking trap, and then down the fucking drain it goes. Oh, yeah. And then you fuck me, and you left the fucking shower just go straight down with no trap in that. So for the last 3 weeks or so, we've been having nice raunchous sewer gas backup. That was awesome. And another $120 to have the fucking basement snaked out too in that. No. Oh, and now that wonderful barn door slider back and forth too, that gets hung up because somebody didn't allow a little spring adjustment or anything in there. So in the winter, when your garage slab and everything shifts a little bit, now I'm fucked. Now it's jammed up and all that. Door locks, don't seal tightly. Just high quality fucking work, Chris Coder. High fucking quality, dude. Fuck you, man. Okay, I'm done with that anger and shit. Because I had a call and the health insurance, the whole company, everything that went through, they're like, oh, he did the work. He showed us the work. How the fuck do you show a completed bathroom when there's no motherfucking trap going? There's no fucking drain going in the actual drain, but oh, it works somehow, huh? Fuck you, man. Okay, getting a little irate and a little off the subject here. But it shouldn't have had to fall on me and my time, my money, and this same motherfucker who allowed me to be able to fall through a bathroom floor too. So I mean, but I could take it up to the Medicare grievance committee and do all this shit for what? All this cash, all this extra stuff out right now will never be recovered. I've been told that by several folks. I'm not going to gain anything out of it. I don't ever want him on my fucking property here doing anything when send him to change a bicycle tube. So what do I do now? Pretty much nothing, hey? Just take it up the ass as usual, hey? That's all right. That's all right. Karma's a bitch, dude. Karma's a bitch. So I'm sorry this last part of the video goes in a whole different direction, but that's what happens when you're on the bottom feeder of life, I guess, huh? I mean, I'm sure any other place, this was, grandma's millionaire project or something like that. And, we were good church folks or something like that. They'd be coming and re-warrantying the work on all this. But instead, it's just going to fall on my hands. Hi, Raw Dog 906 here. I haven't made a video in a while, so I I just want to give you kind of a short update as to things happening in my life here. Perhaps the biggest event coming up is I have a rheumatologist appointment on Friday the 20th, 1:20 at 1:20. Let's hope for a good omen. Speaking of an omen, this is year 2023, I should say. Just want to kind of plug a movie here. I'm normally not a influencer or Hollywood type of guy, but I'm wondering if anybody out there has seen the movie The Number 23 with Jim Carrey on it by chance. Starring in it, I should say. I found it to be an interesting, problematic movie many years ago. I watched it several times. I heard it didn't do the greatest at the box office, but I personally find that numbers show up interesting. Like right now, if I look at the odometer in my truck, I have 1144111. You know, it's just a lot of times I'll just happen to be at the right place at the right time and look down at a vehicle odometer, or you look at your clock and you see 1111 or something like that. Now, that normally doesn't have to do with what my subject matter of videos is. And the only reason I just said, you know, just about the appointment for the rheumatologist is this will be my third one that I've seen in my life. And I'm sure I'll be started on a medication. So I don't have any more information right now than that. My doctor was going to start me on medication, as my last video had said. So I, you know, had that going for me. But now I've decided to withhold that and may damn well get the same thing from the rheumatologist. But I, kind of like a court case, I hope to plead my case. I, you know, hope that they take a look at the hands and see what's going on, etc. So, because I definitely have a more severe form of the disease. So I'm going to see how they address that. I was supposed to go swimming today. I'm actually dressed, well, hard to zoom the camera away, but when you see me wearing this shirt, the white one, it's normally my pool shirt. So I go there and she's like, oh, well, you're supposed to call. Now, mind you, not a fucking person in the pool. Not a one. So, you know, oh, well, we got some buses coming. How about I swim for a fucking hour? They come in, I'll get out. You know, I mean, unless, you know, there's some weird fucking vibes, you know, whatever the fuck, you know, can't have some old guy, hairy chest and that, you know, make hairy back, I guess, probably the worst offense, but, you know, scumming up the fucking pool for the good people. So I got a little bit pissed off, and I've been tagged in several Facebook posts. There's a place called Studio 1281. I'm going to clip a little video into this after, and I'm going to go try them out. They give you a trial half-hour swim. I'm going to see what the fuss is about, and I'll be losing a sauna and a hot tub if I go there, but I'm thinking of adding it on to my pool therapy. That way, I can call them on a day when I get fucked, or if I call in the morning and they're like, oh, you can't swim today, then I'll just call Studio 1281 and go the fuck there. So that's what's happening in my life. Tomorrow's the old Friday the 13th. But I had an eye appointment for that, and I'm like, no. You know, my luck, they'd turn some fucking machine on and give me fucking permanent laser surgery or something. So that's my fucking luck, you know. I was going to have a rheumatologist appointment on the 13th, and I'm like, nah, we'll pass. I might not even get out of bed tomorrow. I mean, you know, now you guys might think I'm silly voodoo man or something like that, but the only fucking luck I've had in my life is bad luck. Thank you, rheumatoid arthritis. Yeah, so that's, you know, and oh, kids I don't get to see. Mom dies, dad don't give a fuck. I mean, we're doing great here in this life. But you know what? There's irony. I'm going to switch this video up for a second. 2023 has brought me two young men. I call them young men because they're 15 years younger than me, early 30s. Yeah, I'm heading way into my 40s now, as it shows. And I go snowmobiling almost nightly with these guys, you know, and we run the same shit. I mean, bounce, and hang on and shit. And I'm making it happen. That's my new steering wheel therapy, handlebar therapy in the wintertime. I'll be happy to get back to steering wheel therapy in a couple months. So 2023 has been positive. This whole local rheumatologist, that's huge. I get to go 5 blocks away instead of 5 hours. And we got my favorite little girl back there. I guess she thinks I'm her limo driver today. Had to give a cameo to Ms. Mazzy Star. But that's huge. I mean, I got to go down to Houghton. I got to get off the island for a fucking eye exam. But the rheumatologist, the most intense doctor I could be having, is just 5 blocks down the road. So it's a teledoc thing, so I'll update you on how that feels. I think a few of you roommates might have done this before, but we'll see how all that goes. So 2023 is doing all right. I also thought I had a major issue with a truck of mine, and like I said, one of these young fellows got that fixed for me. Big shout out to you, Mike. I'll be sending you this video, so appreciate it. Oh, now she decided to come up here. This is her normal stance in the truck. She takes over that passenger seat, and she's just ready to go plowing. And I got to make note of that, too. We are having perhaps the most fucking weird winter I've seen. It's the 12th of January today, and we're barely into the freezing mark in temperatures. They're just getting absolutely ridiculous, so I don't know. This is a weird winter on that aspect. And last thing I'm going to say, because I see a fellow showing up here, is that this whole bathroom modification was a fucking joke. They did not complete their plumbing, and they did not do the job right. So I have a gentleman here showing up on site to help correct over $300 worth of his time and labor, parts invested in this. So fuck you, Copper Range Roofing and Contracting. So to end the video the way I normally do, I have to tell you guys to keep fighting the good fight, hey? Peace. Hi, Raw Dog 906 here. Soaking it up in a hot tub right now. Wishing everybody, all my roommates, friends, and their families a very happy Thanksgiving. I hope you take this day to enjoy it with the ones that matter the most to you and give thanks for the things you have in life on this journey with this real shitty disease. Some days it's pretty hard to find things to be thankful for, but today that's why I decided to crank out a little short video, because I'm very grateful and happy for what I have around me. I happen to be here alone today, but it gives me a little time to reflect. I basically just got some music on in the background, decided I'd make a short video and be getting out and soaking in the hot tub for a little longer, and then hit the sauna, and then go hopefully have some good food. I'm just trying to get out of that extra light there. Yeah, I've been lacking on the videos lately. Kind of had an issue with this tablet that I got. I guess one of the rules is you get what you pay for. I wanted to save money and have a cheap tablet. Well, that probably wasn't the greatest idea. I'm not sure how bad this background noise is going to be, so I'm going to really try to keep this probably under 3 minutes here. But just want to let you know that now I've doubled my swimming. I swam last on Tuesday, and here's Thanksgiving. I plan to do Tuesdays and Thursdays in the pool. I think I'm going to leave Fridays for my hand therapy, physical therapy, stuff like that. So we're going to see what we can do here. Yeah, I don't know. Tomorrow's supposed to be warm. It's really not winter-like anymore. It's kind of a typical Thanksgiving where it's wet and cold, and I mean, we don't have pretty many Thanksgivings this far up north where you don't have a little bit of snow, so that's to be expected. But it's not enough snow to be able to snowmobile on, so you got that aspect too. I remember as a child there were many Thanksgivings where you could count on going downhill skiing either after your Turkey Day dinner or definitely Friday and Saturday, and I understand an old local resort had opened up today, so back where I'm from, at least, I don't think any local ski hills are open right up here, even though I'm technically further north than what I grew up in, and we got whomped with some snow here, but it's kind of all settled down and melted. So believe it or not, I'm looking forward to winter. The cold has actually kind of been a relief to my joints a little bit and stuff, as long as I keep them covered, you know, good gloves and stuff like that. But I don't know, I feel a little relief being out in the cold, so we're gonna see how that goes. Shoveling hasn't been very successful. It's pretty damn rough on my body, but just gotta keep on keeping on, and I encourage you all to keep fighting a good fight and enjoy a glorious day with plenty of food and festivities, and keep fighting a good fight. I will be trying to get back at some regular videos, try to make a weekly one from now on, so peace and love to you all.